It's Week 7 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Saints and the Cards on Thursday night.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here between the New Orleans Saints and the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners of 4 of 5 before that. Season Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Arizona's offense takes the field, and no surprises. The man that's guiding them, the Pro Bowler in his 4th season at the wheel of this offense, Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray had his Arizona Cardinals cruising in 2021, leading them to 11 wins, despite sharing a division with both of the NFC title game participants. It was also Arizona's first playoff appearance since 2015. Like his team, Murray has improved each of the last 3 seasons and would have set career highs across the board had he not missed a couple of starts.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. That is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So here are the Saints now with great starting field position. They're led out by a 3-time Pro Bowler, owner of over 35,000 passing yards in 11 seasons, the veteran Andy Dalton.
I love his football IQ. I love his ability to have people rally around him. And as he likes to remind me all the time when I get ready to call one of his games, I can run it a little bit too. A nice presence to have on your team.
Kamara with a run on 1st down, but he's fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage there. No gain. 2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? Thomas has got it. Complete. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams, because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Now this one taken in by Olave. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on fourth down, on comes Saints kicker Will Lutz. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43. To throw is Murray. Again, he finds Moore. And he's going to get this down near the 25. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first and 10, here's Murray. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. To throw again on second down. Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get the football back at their own 17. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Dalton. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Dalton bootlegs out. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cards are going to get the football here at their own 23. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And they'll indeed take a knee. So we have, well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Play fake. Here's Dalton. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Play action now. Dalton. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Dalton sets up play action. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Dalton off play action. Steps away to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Putting the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. How about that for a call? Leading in the second half, fake punt, but this one's going to work against them.
And, partner, I love a fake punt as much as anyone. In fact, I might love it more than other people, but in this case, probably as...
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Final minute now of the third quarter. On second down, Connor looking for space. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Got to be careful here. Dalton. Thomas brings it in. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call?
When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. That pass complete to Moore. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray going to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. Dancing to his left. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Escaping, and time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. To throw is Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Marquise Brown, incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints will have the football back. Dalton wants to throw. Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. All right, here's Dalton. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket, and that's what they've got going forward.
So for New Orleans, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.